Happy 1537th anniversary of the fall of the Western Roman Empire, everybody! My name is StarchyFox, but you knew that already, and you can call me Starchy! Well, I've had a lovely little vacation. I ate a lot of cute little things, and oh well, a lot of rice and starch, but you knew that already too about me. We're here once again collecting treasures to satisfy our greed and avarice, and we're starting off here with a goblet. Kirby, don't drink from that. I think you'll grow white hair and age into a skeleton. No one likes that. No one likes skeletons. Unless you can boil them and get some collagen. Now at this point, at the bottom of this pool here, you want to be very careful and blow a spit bubble on that, and a chest will drop down, and one gets a saucepan. That must not be worth very much. Must be Teflon coated. I cannot think of another reason why it would be so cheap. But you'll start to notice a little bit of a pattern here forming. Not going to point it out quite yet, but just take note of what we ate. This lovely little bomb of destruction. Once again, I need help. And we get here a little brass knuckle. Bombs, brass knuckles, saucepans. What is the connection here? I don't get it. Unless one can beam something over the head with the saucepan, I don't know. Now, normally I try to provide you guys with some sort of insights into what these treasures are, but really, I don't think there's very much of a theme here up to this point. Note here, this amber rose. I think it must be an amber-colored rose. I don't think one can carve a rose out of amber. But take note of that for what comes up next here. We have to run against this wind. Run, Kirby, run to the wind tunnel. Get your exercise. And we end up, ooh, somewhere different. Where's this? We'll find out soon enough. But first we open this chest and get a fish fossil. And then we open this chest and we get a beast fossil of some sort. It's rather hard to tell. Well, it can't be too old. Mammals weren't around all that long, in the grand scheme of things. I have to wonder, a bit idly, is it any coincidence that they put together two fossils and amber together as treasures, one right after the other? No, I think not. I thought also perhaps this might be a reference to Pokemon at some point, but that seems to be rather too early in the timeline for when this game was released. Two fossils being found together in a cave. Just think that's just an interesting coincidence. Now, note what all of the enemies here have been. They have all been bomb-throwing enemies. What is the connection here? Some sort of cave with bombs. Remember that for later. It might be important. Now we started here on the left, and considering that most of my viewers are probably from cultures that read left to right, let's continue on with number 2 here. And we're in another watery sort of cave area. Strange sort of theme here. Perhaps this is some sort of underground lake in the cave. And here we have... Ow! Get out the way, Jim! Nuisance. Nuisance and a pest. Now here's a power I have not shown off yet. The jet ability given by one Capsule J. It's, well, it's not too useful right now, but we'll show off what it does. Here you can see Kirby flashing here. That means he has a stored charge in his engines, so to speak. And over here we have, ooh, food. Underwater food. Why are there eggs and bread underwater? Sakurai, you make no sense. But it's a bit of a dead end otherwise. But if we go up here and swim, little Kirby, swing those little arms, we get a bucket. What is it with this game and giving us junk? Actually, no, that's not junk. That's the bucket that Mario wore on his head in Mario and Wario. Which is, well, pretty much junk. That game was not very good. But, oh, I seem to have lost my charge. I lose my ability at one point. But, Ow! Get out the way, Jim! I'm just going to get you out of the way. Devour you all. Ow. This is not good. Actually, at this point, I do want this power because it will be most helpful in this next area here. We want to store up a charge by jumping and then charge this way. It makes things considerably less risky getting through this hall of razor-sharp crystals everywhere. Don't want to step on those. Capsule J has just demonstrated that to do so is death. Now we will watch him explode. Oh, bye-bye. You won't be missed. Now here, over to the left, we have yet another treasure. I believe this is the... Yes, it's the season corresponding to this part of the cave. So we have the summertime, or summer memory, I believe it's also called in the Japanese. That's kind of a romantic notion. We're collecting memories. Childhood memories, perhaps. But now we have another area with a strong current. To be careful... Oh, we want to swim against it and not swim into the Gordos. Now... Oh dear. Ooh. Want to be very careful... Ugh, because you can miss it. Can I get back? No, I want it. I want it. I want to get off there. Ugh. I'll be back. Okay, once more with less failure. Got it! And we got a $100 coin, perhaps a 100 yen coin. It's kind of too pixelated to tell, but even so, we got $100! That's worth several dimes. Alright, that's 2 out of the 3. Let's move on to the next one. Ooh, this place does look different. Got nice little, lots of crystals in the background, and oh, I think that is an underground lake there, so maybe we're just at the shore of a lake. That's why there's all that water underground. Ow! That wasn't very nice. But here we have an ancient gem. I believe this is called a matagama. I will correct myself later if I'm wrong, but it's basically a sort of comma-shaped gemstone that's somewhat popular in Japan. Oh, no, talk! Get away! Oh, that's alright, I didn't really need that at this point anyway. Through here, we have some collapsible walls, and at the end here, we have yet another treasure. And here we have the helmet of one Douglas Falcon. No, I'm not going to do a reference. Well, alright. Falcon! Kick. What do you want out of me, people? That's the best you're gonna get out of me. Oh, cookie. Alright, this is going rather faster than I thought it would, but even so... I really must wonder, what are... Oh, we can see down there, that's where we were a bit earlier. I really must wonder, what is this place? What are these crystals? What are the bombs in that first area? Nothing but bomb enemies. Is this some sort of place where minerals are deposited that can be used to make gunpowder? Oh, well, this would confirm that theory. We have a dud. It didn't blow up. It fails. But minerals of a sort that can be used for gunpowder, that'd be an interesting concept for some sort of science fiction writer to explore. I might write something like that myself. Some sort of cave in which there's a group of people living that can hoard the resources to make gunpowder. That's an interesting little concept. Now, through here we have yet another flippant corridor with wind in it that we must get through. Be very careful navigating through here. There are Gordos and spikes everywhere. Ooh. Careful. Kirby. There we go. And we get the truth mirror. Now, I've heard it said that this might be a reference to the Ra mirror from the Dragon Quest series, which I certainly could see. Dragon Quest being so very popular in Japan, even if it's not Nintendo's own series, I could see them working in a reference to it. And here we have... Ooh, we know what this is. It's a Jumanjo! But 3 pedestals, a door up ahead, we know what this is. So we're going to become Native American Iroquois Confederation, Kirby! With some nondescript accent. Let's go meet our foe. Can we hear it? What is this? What is this? Alright, I'll stop playing dumb. This is the computer virus. It is, well, as it's pretty much apparent, a parody of role-playing game conventions. Which means that probably all those crystals in the background, I think I know what they are. They're semiconductors. We've been in a giant computer this whole time. All those minerals that the bombs can be, or that the bombs at that lake shore were utilizing for their gunpowder, it's one giant computer. Well, that's even a more interesting concept. I would love to write something or read something like that. If any of you know of something of that sort, I think Diana Wynne Jones wrote something of that sort, A Wizard on Mars, in her Young Wizard series. But at any rate, as you can tell, the game will somewhat alternate between the computer attacking and Kirby being given a chance to attack the opponent, the computer in this case, as it drops down from that window. While it is in the window, it is completely invulnerable. There are 3 stages to the fight, and there's a repeat later on. One that's a bit more difficult than the slimes, and remember what I said about Dragon Quest? I really think they are working on a reference to it here. But that's it. The fight is fairly simple, and here we can collect our spoils. We get 4 tenderness points, 2 beauty points. Apparently this is Pokemon. Honesty, fever. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Is this Kirby, Dragon Quest, My Little Pony? We're getting the elements of harmony here. Ah, love this music. So heroic. Charge! Actually, no, let's get out. Let's race it! Race it! Race it! I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you! No, 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 no. Ah, we just barely lost. We lost to an inanimate object. And here we have Stage 3 of the Great Cave Offensive, the Ancient Tower. Now, we're not going to get too much into this today, but as you can see, there are 2 entrances here, one on the top, one on the bottom. Of great note is the fact that through this door... Is that music again? That's right, this area is entirely optional. We can skip it if we so desire, but of course we're not. We're too greedy for that. But through here is a nice place to sleep for the night. Oh, look at that scene through the background. It's so peaceful. Let's just collect our supper and go to sleep. Good night, everybody.